All right, let me unmute myself. Here we are. We are live, and it's Thursday evening. In the year 2023, September 14th already. Remember. I think we're going to remember the month of September. I'm thinking of going live on TikTok. As we're going live, I don't do lives on TikTok, but I almost forget how to do it. So we're going to see how this all plays out. I'm going to be bold. I'm trying to reach as many people in as many formats as I can. Let me see if I can remember. I did a few times, went live on TikTok. I don't want to lose my Bible spot. I don't want to lose the Bible spot. Let's see if I can remember how to do the live on TikTok. Who do we got? Love, the love boat. Let me turn the volume down. Love is everything. Hey, Brother Dave. How are you? Love is everything. Love is in the air. Jesus is in the air. And we need to be in the air with Jesus. We need to be in the air with Jesus. We're living in some pretty trying times. I'm telling you, let me get this over. I'll talk about that later. I'm going to try to go live, is that okay, on TikTok. If I can remember how to do it. I might know how to do it. I might not know how to end it. That's the only thing. Live. Add a live goal. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Hold the phone, Mabel. There I am. We don't want Wednesday night live. We gotta fix that. We gotta edit that. Bear with me. I'm playing on TikTok of all places. It's Thursday. Why does that say one? That must have been an old. Bear with me. How are you, Love is everything? I'm trying to figure out this TikTok stuff. 9:23. 23. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me go any further. Where's everybody at? Where is everyone at? Done. There we go. I'm almost forgetting how to sign off. Okay, let's go live. 3, 2, 1, countdown. All right, we're live on TikTok. We're live over here on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Christian Patriot News. And I'm trying to, okay, where's everybody at tonight? It's Thursday night. We had our service yesterday, Wednesday, and maybe 7 o'clock is too late for my YouTube audience. I don't know, but let's see. Viewers may join your live soon. Get ready. Okay, I'm ready. Will it enable? There's a lot to talk about going on right now. Hunter Biden gets indicted on 3 gun charges that are really nothing. I can't say, because I'm on TikTok too. I'm on YouTube Live. Hi, Joe. Hey everybody, Stephanie. I'm live on my YouTube channel and I'm live on TikTok. I don't really do lives on TikTok a whole lot. So bear with me on TikTok. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. Invite guests to your live with multi-guests. Okay. But this whole thing, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff, crazy stuff going on in the world today. I mean, just talking really crazy, crazy stuff. But I'm a patriot, as you can see the flag behind me. And I'm a born-again Christian. I'm a pastor. But this whole Democrats, and I can't say, I guess I can't say the G-U-N. I got to say pew-pew or something. They've left me alone on Google, on YouTube, so I can talk a little more freely on YouTube, but on TikTok, you never know. Big Brother is watching you, and they want you to believe that it's China spying on us. No. No. Oh, Lord, have mercy. But, so Hunter Biden, this Weiss character, indicts Hunter Biden on these ridiculous charges. 3, and you know the worst he's ever going to get out of that, is nothing. It's going to get nothing. He'll get probation. The worst he's going to get, no time. I think one is for 10 years, and the two other charges are for 5 years and $250,000. He's not going to pay $250,000 fine. He's not going to pay a penny. He's not going to pay a dime. He's going to get probation. Be a good boy. Don't you do that no more, Hunter. Get a Mossberg 500 and quit buying them little pew-pews. Get a big one. Get a long one. A long, you know what? G-U-N. I'm going to get kicked off of TikTok before I even get going. Well, I'm telling you, so, you know, all of the other charges that are stemming against him, but they're not being brought up by this insane liberal the whole thing is a sham. The whole thing is a sham. What about the indictments for lying on his taxes and owing what was it, $20 million in tax? If that was you or me, we'd be done. We'd be gone. But we're gonna see. I guess we're gonna see what's the holdup, though. We're on my YouTube channel. We're on TikTok at the same time. But let me ask you, what is the holdup? What is the holdup on the impeachment? Are you kidding me? What's wrong with the Republicans? I mean, I know they're all corrupt. I mean, I've come to figure out our government. That's why I know we're in the last days. We're in the end of the church age, because we're turning into a communist country. They're all criminals. They're all crooked. You got Soros and company, and they're all crooked. They are all crooked. And Republicans too. Well, look when Trump, look what they're doing to him. Look what they're doing to him. It's just unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Please, if you're watching, share this live. And if you want to come up, I'm going to try to remember how to do this. I'll bring you up here so you can join in on the discussion over here. Now, I want to talk about something because everybody is looking at this weekend, Friday sundown until Sunday. And we know that Friday sundown to Saturday sundown going into Sunday is Rosh Hashanah. And this is the Jewish New Year, when they're looking for that tiny, tiny sliver of the moon. Now, in Jewish tradition and Jewish custom, no man knows the day or the hour that they're going to see that tiny sliver of the moon. And when they do, that begins the Feast of Trumpets. Here on TikTok, I've got this thing that was going like this. I'm new to TikTok lives. I'm not new to TikTok, but for the lives I am. So anybody is following me right now, help me out here, because I never do a whole lot of TikTok live. It's been a while. But this is so very important because people are losing their mind. Christians, do you ever read the Bible? Do you ever really pick it up and read it? There are yahoos all over TikTok, all over YouTube, all over the internet. First they're talking about the signs in the heaven, the woman clothed with the sun and the moon at her feet. And I've heard this every year. I think I've heard this every single year. So they'll use this as a sign from God. We're at Revelation 12. Where we are, Revelation 12, there she is every year about this time. She's up there, and all of the alignments are all together. She's about to give birth, and she's got a crown on her head, stars on her head, and the moon at her feet. But there's a problem with Revelation 12, the Revelation 12 sign. Think for a moment. Pick up your Bibles for one thing. Think for a moment. I think it is 2024. We don't know. It could be. But the problem with the theory of the Revelation 12 side, all nuts over on YouTube. We're on YouTube Live right now. We're on TikTok. Hi, Dale. Hi, I'm squinting. I can't make it out. Welcome. I'm trying to pop. I can't understand that. But 1 year of pain. Don't hang millstones around your neck. Well, we're hanging millstones around our neck right now with the open borders and the sex trafficking of children and of the elite, of the powers that be, those that are in the movie industry and music industry, those that are all part of this secret society, this those that are dealing with the way worse than anything that we've seen. I'm trying to read both places. Worse than Epstein Island, and it's good. And that's what was taking place on Maui. When all of that property burned, the millionaires, Oprah's house didn't burn. Did you see Oprah and The Rock? They're begging for money. One's a multi-billionaire, the other's a multi-millionaire, and they want you to send them money. But it's all corruption, and we're living in those days that Jesus spoke about. But the problem with the sign, the Revelation 12 sign is, hi, Brother Rob, on YouTube. Friends, we're on TikTok and we're on YouTube. The problem with the Revelation 12 sign, listen to me now, all of you on TikTok. I'm going to invite somebody if they want to come up live, as long as you behave. The problem with the Revelation 12 sign is, we're not at Revelation 12. Well, how can you say the Son of Man is coming? How can you say? But what about the lady clothed with the sun and stellarium and all of this? Well, there's a problem. There's a problem with the Revelation 12 sign. Revelation 11 has to happen first. And what happens in Revelation, the book of Revelation 11? Revelation. Anytime you see a pastor, a preacher, an evangelist, and they're talking about the book of Revelation and they say Revelations with an S, turn off the iPhone, turn off your laptop, and don't watch them, because it's Revelation, singular. It's the revelation of Jesus Christ to his church. Now, my friends on YouTube know I've been preaching this for a long time. But before you can have the Revelation 12 sign, you got to have the two prophets, the two witnesses prophesying in the street. That hasn't happened yet. We're not there yet. I got an idea. Let me know on TikTok and on YouTube. Who do you think the two witnesses are? Let me know, who do you think? Who do you think the two witnesses are? Some comments to this live were filtered to protect the community experience. Hey, welcome on TikTok. Who do you think the two witnesses in the book of Revelation are? Nobody? Nobody. Nobody knows. I think Elijah, the prophet, and Enoch. That's what I think. But I totally could be wrong. So you can't have this Revelation 12 sign because we haven't had the two witnesses preaching in the street. So we're not there yet. Enoch and Elijah, yeah, love is everything. Agrees with me, Enoch and Elijah. I really do. Because we're talking about the two witnesses. And when, who was that Jesus seen up on the mountain? I believe it was Enoch and Elijah. But so you can't, the Revelation 12 sign, get the notion out of your head. Now, the rapture on Rosh Hashanah. It would sound like a good time for the rapture on Rosh Hashanah. It sounds like that, but it's been said every year. Every year after year after year. And the only problem I have with this, and it's going to come at a day and hour that no man knows. He's going to come like a thief in the night, but he's going to come at a day and hour that you don't expect. As it was in the days of Noah, so will it be with the coming of the Son of Man. What were people doing? They were going about their everyday business. They were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage, and all of a sudden the rain came. Well, let me tell you, as it was in the days of Noah, so will it be with the coming of the Son of Man. They're going to be sinning. They're going to be committing adultery, murder, child trafficking, sex trafficking, homosexuality, bestiality, transgenderism. It's all going to happen, but they're not going to reign. Jesus is going to come in the cloud. There's going to be a trumpet sound. There's going to be a trumpet sound. Now, the devil wants to know the day and the hour, as bad as all of us. So we've got the YouTube false prophets, the TikTok. I see that on TikTok too, the false prophets. But every year around this time, the Lord spoke to me and said the rapture is going to take place at the Feast of Trumpets. How many people, for the love of Jesus, how many people swore that the Lord spoke to them? They heard the audible voice of Yahweh, God. They heard the audible voice of God, and God told them that Barack Obama was the Antichrist. That went on for all the length of Obama's term. And they still, you can't change their mind. The Lord didn't speak to you. Maybe the devil did, but it wasn't the Lord Jesus. Oh, my. But every year they have a rapture dream. I've had rapture dreams, but it never gave me and pinpointed a day and an hour or a time. I had rapture dreams. I'm walking in the big city and I'm looking at the, probably Brother Rob and Love is Everything. We're on YouTube and TikTok live at the same time, live in both formats, where I was walking in this strange big city, and I could see the tall skyscrapers and people in their business suits and hurrying, and it almost looked like the Twin Towers. This one building stood out because when I have a dream that I think is prophetic, I believe it's in vivid living color. So I can remember the beautiful blue windows on this skyscraper. And then the earth there was an earthquake. Then I could see the glass in that beautiful building just explode, and people running and screaming and falling into the cracks of the earth and screaming for their lives. I'm trying to find my wife and kids. And then all of a sudden I see these fighter jets, these MiG fighter jets, they're flying in the air and they're shooting these like lasers at these UFOs. So there's the UFO in my dream, the UFO, the fake alien invasion. But then thunder, and the thunder, loudest crackling you ever heard, and then the sky, it just started to roll up like a roll of toilet paper, but a scroll. It was rolling back. And then boom, 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 the loudest trumpet sound, my eardrums were bursting, and there appeared Jesus in the sky. That was one rapture dream, but it didn't tell me it was going to happen on Rosh Hashanah or it was going to happen on Pentecost. I didn't have a time. And another one, I was with a priest that turned out to be my brother who had passed on, and there were these things floating down from heaven, and the little children were going first, and they were pedaling their legs, hanging on and pedaling their legs like they were riding bicycles, and the rapture took place. So people have rapture dreams that when you put a date and time to it, what does the Bible say? Don't follow these false prophets. They speak a lie, and don't follow them. But people do. They love it. They eat it up like candy. They eat it up just like it's a big lollipop. They can't get to the end. They just keep on licking. They just love that candy. And we were told in the Bible to not believe these things, but people do. The problem with setting a date, it's like the Jewish wedding. When a Jewish young man finds the woman of his heart and wants to marry her, he goes to the father, and the father makes all the arrangements. And the father sets up the wedding, all of the arrangements, the supper and all of it. And his son and his bride to be, the bride and the bridegroom don't have any idea when the wedding is going to be. Nobody knows. The son. The bridegroom doesn't know what day his father is going to have the wedding. Then the father tells the son, this is it. This is the day. It's time for the wedding and the wedding supper. Go get your bride. Now, the reason we can't pinpoint it, nobody can, is going back from the beginning of time, Satan when he was cast out of heaven, he was the most beautiful of all of God's creations, of his angels. And he headed the music ministry. When Lucifer walked, music played. But he wanted to outdo God. He'd been trying to do that ever since he was still in heaven. And that's why he was cast out. But ever since he was cast out of heaven, he was trying to get even with God. Even by contaminating the bloodline, the blood. That's why we gotta be born again. We're born into this sin, this contaminated bloodline of the devil. We're all contaminated. We need a blood transfusion. That's why we need Jesus. That's why we need Jesus. Thank you, brother, for your gift to our ministry. Brother Rob, $10 to our ministry and outreach to the homeless from YouTube. And anyone on TikTok, if you would like to support our homeless outreach ministry, on my profile is a PayPal link. But Satan has been out to deceive God from the very beginning. So we are never going to, don't you think, if we could pinpoint the day and the hour of the rapture of the church, maybe it's going to be this weekend, Rosh Hashanah, maybe. But no man knows. Don't you think if we could pinpoint that day and hour, don't you think If we could pinpoint it and get it pinned down, surely the devil could. And God is never going to let that happen. God will never let Lucifer get a step ahead of him. That's why, dear hearts, all of you, don't follow these nutcases on TikTok and on YouTube that knows the day, and they don't know the day. They don't know the hour. I could be the most popular person on TikTok if I lied to you. Oh, the Lord spoke to me. I'm a pastor, but the Lord spoke to me, and he said the rapture is going to take place on Roshasana, the Feast of Trumpets, on this Saturday at noon. I'd be the most famous person. I'd be like Harold Camping until noon, until 12:01. Then all of you would be disappointed. But for the life of me, I can't understand when these false prophets give you a time and a false rapture date, and it doesn't happen. Why? Why do you keep following them? Why? I can't understand that. Now, lastly, oh, there's 9. I see a number. I see 923. I see the number 9 on a license plate, and it's got 923. I see it everywhere I go. I see it in my dreams. 923. 23. Wait a minute. My eyeglass case. It says 923. I got a doctor appointment, and when is my appointment? 923. There's going to be CERN is going to be cranked up. The collider is going to be cranked up, and there's going to be a solar ejection coming from the sun, and the world's going to end. Lord help us all. We're doomed, I tell you. Chicken Little was right. It's the end of the world. No, it's people pulling the wool over your eyes. They're getting one over on you every year. Friends on TikTok, just type in 923. How many years does it go back? Well, you're lying, Pastor Dave Zacker. You're lying because it was on the episode of The Simpsons. The Simpsons said the world ended in 923. It was in a movie on Hollywood. Oh, we're going to believe everything that comes out of Hollywood. I'm going to sing the praises to Oprah. Oprah. No, I don't listen to anything that comes out of Hollywood. They're the worst of the worst. They're part of the evil New World Order, one world government, one world religion. I'm not going to believe nothing comes out of Hollywood. I hate to tell you. I hate to inform you. Give me some hearts in TikTok if you like. I got the hearts and the smiley faces are just exploding on YouTube. We're on YouTube Live, and we're on Hi Eddie. That was my brother's name. Hi Eddie. I miss my brother Eddie. I do. I miss him. It's been he passed away and killed by a drunk driver in 2002. Oh, Eddie, I've been thinking about him a lot lately. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too. He loves all of us. That's why the world's not going to end on September 23rd. I'm scheduled for surgery. My YouTube crowd, we're live on YouTube and TikTok. My YouTube crowd knows that I'm having surgery on the 25th for hernia repair. I'm ready for 923. That way I don't have to have surgery. But the sad thing is, we're all going to be here on the 25th, and I'm going to have to go under the knife. Stop believing the nonsense that is put out on the internet. Stop believing that. It's crazy, but they do it. People do it, and I don't know for the life of me why. It's for popularity. It's to be popular. But why do people keep running back for the, oh, it didn't happen. It was a false teacher. But let me follow him because he's got something coming up on Pentecost. Christmas Day Rapture. I got to keep following. Hey, Brenda, I got to keep following these nutcases on YouTube and on TikTok. So I don't know. I love TikTok. I love scrolling around TikTok. And I put a lot of political things up there. Should I say a conservative. I better be careful. Donald Trump for president. But did I say that? Donald Trump for president? What may the Lord is going to take us home? Maybe he is. But he knows, Ike on YouTube, he knows when he's going to take us home. We don't know. Because if we really knew, don't you know the devil would know, and that would be the whole Father God's plan would be null and void, and nothing comes back null and void with God. God is always going to outsmart us. You're never going to get, when Judgment Day, when you go up and stand before the one whose eyes are like fire, you can take a lawyer, you can take a representative with you, but you're not going to get nothing over on him. Nothing. You're not going to get nothing over on him now. We don't know the day or the hour. But yes, the Feast of Trumpets is a high watch time. It is. But it is such a high watch time. Don't you think the devil thinks it's a high watch time too? Don't you think? What does Jesus tell us though? He's going to come like a thief in the night. We're not going to be expecting him. We're all sitting on the edge of our seat expecting Jesus to come on Rosh Hashanah this weekend, the Feast of Trumpets. So if we're going to sit there and dwell on the Feast of Trumpets this weekend, I guess what we're all saying is, Jesus, we love you, but Jesus, you're a liar. You're not going to come like a thief in the night. It's not going to be when we don't expect you that the thief is going to come in. We are not going to, it's not going to be like the days of Noah. We're not just going to be going about our business when you come. You're going to come at Rosh Hashanah. So it doesn't work that way, friends. It doesn't work that way. We in our heart want to go. Hi, car mechanic. We want to go. We want to go and leave this evil place that we call this planet Earth. But it's going to be on God's time. It's not going to be on our time. It's going to be on God's time. I want to touch on something just because we're on TikTok. Why do these, I'm no spring chicken, but why do these women in their 60s and 70s, why do they dress so strange in lingerie and dance around? They really think they look good. I just had to say that. I'm a pastor, but, why are they putting themselves through that? Is that for real? Maybe they're lonely, but that's just crazy. That's just crazy. I just want to ride my motorcycle and talk about the corrupt Biden crime family, the corruption. The White House is now the crack house. The White House and the Capitol now is like a place for Mom and a place for Joe. It's a place for Nancy. The Capitol is a place for Nancy, a nursing home. And it's for the other one in the wheelchair. What's her name? She got the sleepy eye. Dianne Feinstein. It's a place for Mom. And then Schumer, he's gotta go in there too. Chucky Schumer. Hey, Juan. And Sleepy Joe, did you hear him in Hawaii? Where was he, in Alaska? No, in Vietnam. And they just that stupid, because I do on YouTube. If you follow me on YouTube, I have an opening when I do my morning videos, and I'm on Rumble as well. Very political, very Christ-driven. But I remember Good Morning Vietnam, so I'll say, Good morning, YouTube. And that was taken from, but Biden said it in Hanoi. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He said it in Hanoi. I'm going to try to invite somebody up if they want to. If you want to come up, you can. You don't have to. I'm only going to be on here for a couple minutes, but I just wanted to run that. How many of you guys on YouTube are on TikTok? I just try to get the word out. Hearts are flying everywhere on YouTube. Come on, TikTok. Where's the love? Where's the love, TikTok? Just want to touch on one more thing. This Peru, these, Hunter Biden, and this stupid. You know he's going to take a plea deal and get nothing. But they got to get him on they got to tie the big guy in on this IRS tax evasion. But we'll have to see how that goes. But the Peru, I don't know. They seem too small. They look like deceased aliens. They found fossilized in these rocks in Peru, and they had sand on them, but they were tiny, tiny. I believe there are not aliens. I believe there's demons out there, demonic, interdimensional, demonic beings. But I don't think they're 3 feet tall, or they're the size of little babies. And they had little hip bones. I don't know. Yeah, Biden, the big guy. He's the big guy. He's the big guy. Hold the phone, Mabel. I have to do it. I'm going to get kicked off of TikTok. But they are persecuting this man. All he did, I don't agree with everything with Donald Trump. I don't agree with everything, you know. I don't agree everything that Donald Trump says. Hey, welcome. How are you? Amen. I can't hear you. Oh, maybe I got to do something here. Hang on a minute. You got your mic on? I don't have no sound. Don't hear. I can't hear you. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, you know what? Try now. I don't hear it. Let me see if I need to turn this. Maybe it's me. There we go. Say something.
Hello.
There we go. Now I got you. I got you now. So,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Blessed to be here and alive, and glad to see you. So, how long you been?
This is my first time. I have no idea what is a live.
Yeah, I don't either. I never go live. I've been on TikTok for a while, but very rare I go live. So it's kind of fun, you know. I was just getting ready to close out and end for the night. But what do you think about what we're talking about tonight? What do you think?
It is a good platform, but I have no idea what's a live streaming.
Yeah.
But he is a good platform.
Yeah. We're getting all the hearts over here. We're on YouTube and TikTok, so that's pretty neat. But
Yeah.
when we're looking at America, it's so corrupt right now. It's the people in power. And we're being humiliated on the world stage. People in other countries are looking at this elderly man as the president that is fumbling and he doesn't know where to go. And our borders are wide open. You know, we've got don't know who's coming into this country. That's not a country. You don't have a border if it's open. And I'm all for people. That's how I got here. Our ancestors, they migrated here.
So your country is the world best country.
Well,
Everybody come here, your country, but
right now, the ones in power are just out of their heads. You know, we need to have a change here. You know, because these foreign countries like North Korea and maybe Russia, China, it's like it's time. If they were going to do something, it would be now because we got no leadership here. He's too old. You know, he's just too old. But yeah, I don't know.
I have not speaking English, but little.
What country?
I say I have not speaking English.
Right.
But I listen.
Right. What is your nationality? Where are you from?
I am from Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay. Okay. But we won't get into the territory and Israel and all that, because we'll be here all night talking about that. But because I know that's a hard, tough topic. What's going on? But
I'm half Pakistan and half Afghanistan.
oh,
The
okay,
border is same,
right.
near the border,
Oh, okay.
Afghanistan border.
Yeah, all right. And that's where you're at now, or you're in America?
What?
Are you in America now or in Pakistan?
Yeah, America.
You're in America? Okay, all right.
I'm from Pakistan. American is the best.
Yeah. So you like America? Wait.
Yes, come here and stay here. So
You know this guy? You know who he is? Trump.
best.
Yeah, the best. He's the. All right, I love you, brother. I'm so glad that you came on, and I'm gonna sign off for the night just because I'm tired and I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. And we're gonna be here on the 23rd. The rapture is not gonna take place. Jesus is not coming tonight, so I don't know. I mean, but just be careful when you're on YouTube and you're on TikTok. There's so many people out there that tell you all kind of lies, and they want to be popular, so they lie to you, and people just don't believe the lies. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and just don't take everything with a grain of salt, and then go and dig in and find the truth out for yourself. Because man is gonna disappoint you every time. Believe in the one above, God. So, good night, everybody.
Request.
Sure, go ahead.
Your follower is follow back me. I have grow up for the TikTok, improve TikTok ID.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sign off of YouTube real quick, so bear with me for a minute. Okay, everybody. And I want to thank Brother Rob for $10 to our ministry to the homeless. So thank you, Brother Rob. And good night over on TikTok, on YouTube. I'm signing off of YouTube, so bear with me. And then we're